You might think these 25 foods on this list might be harmless to you, but many of them have empty calories and hinder your digestion, making it harder for you to be healthy. Check out our roundup for the worst foods for weight loss and be inspired to make much better choices by clearing your pantry of these unhealthiest foods. Number 1. Dried fruit. Dried fruit may seem like a responsible snack choice, but most dried fruits are sweetened and contain an average of 16 grams of sugar per ounce. This adds up quickly, especially since it flies under the radar as a healthy food. Number 2. French fries. The second food Harvard researchers found to cause the weight gain: potatoes, and more specifically French fries, which were associated with an additional 3.35 pounds of weight gain. Not only are French fries extremely caloric, a large serving of McDonald's fries is 510 calories, but they're also made through a dangerous process. French fries are deep fried and highly processed. Deep frying carbohydrates has been shown to yield a dangerous carcinogenic chemical compound called acrylamide. Number 3. Granola bars. They are often lower in calories than a traditional meal and do not serve as a meal replacement. The flavor is just enough to whet your appetite, but leaves you far from satiated. Instead, if you want to lose weight, swap your granola bar out for one of the best protein bars for weight loss. Number 4. Canned soup. Not all soups are created equal, especially those that are cream-based and those straight out of a can. Cream-based soups are much higher in calories and fat, and canned soups are processed goods that sneak in sodium, which causes belly bloat as well as increase in your appetite and dampen your ability to sense when you're full. Number 5. Sugary refined cereals. Sweet squares and fruity puffs do nothing to keep you healthy or shrink your waist, and many cereals pack more calorie-dense sugar into one bowl than you'll find in a Boston cream donut. Switch to something more filling if you want to lose weight, like overnight oats. Number 6. Restaurant desserts. Sodium is a big culprit here, not to mention the sugar and calories and fat and everything else. These sweet treats are often oversized and come at the end of a decadent dinner out already, so they can add on almost 1,000 extra calories or more to an already over-the-top meal. Eating out at restaurants can be viewed as a treat, and if it's dessert, you're really there for the 7-layer chocolate cake, which is embarrassing. 7 layers of cake! A better way to balance your meal is to pick your dessert first. Number 7. Diet soda. Low calorie doesn't necessarily mean low sugar. Most diet sodas use artificial sweeteners that give your body the same reaction to refined sugar. Artificial sweeteners have been linked to excessive long-term weight gain. Number 8. White bread. Eating highly refined white bread should be avoided at all costs while you're working to lose belly fat. Studies show that eating whole grains can lower visceral fat deposits in your belly, while eating refined grains leads to more. Try revamping your favorite recipes with whole wheat flour. Number 9. Chocolate bars. You can't eat chocolate and expect to lose belly fat, right? Wrong! Dark chocolate has a whole host of benefits that actually aid in weight loss. Milk chocolate, on the other hand, is a common culprit for our expanding waistlines. Of course, it has sky-high calorie counts and heaps of sugar contributing to visceral fat growth. Number 10. Alcohol. Okay, this one is pretty obvious, come on. But relax, we're not telling you can't enjoy the occasional glass of wine or beer, but it's no secret that overdoing it on the booze can dampen your weight loss goals and pose risks to your health. Number 11. Juice. Studies have shown that our bodies aren't any more satiated with the calories in juice as opposed to those from food. So stick with water for thirst and hydration and eat whole fruits and vegetables with their fiber intact. Number 12. Muffin. Your muffin top is aptly named. A typical blueberry muffin carries nearly 400 calories and a third of the day's fat. Plus, many commercial muffins are also spiked with waist-widening soybean oil and trans fats. Number 13. Bagels and Croissants. Although both of these options appear to be nice in size and satisfying, they are made up of white sugar and flour. They barely have any fiber or nutrients. As a result, your blood sugar leaps high and then comes crashing down, causing you to feel hungrier than you did before. Number 14. Processed meats. Eating bacon, sausage, and hot dogs may be putting your life at risk. The same Harvard researchers associated processed meat consumption with an additional 0.93 pounds of weight gain over a 4-year period. Weight gain isn't the only reason you should cut back on your processed meat consumption. The food has also been associated with an increased risk of diabetes, cancer, and hypertension. Number 15. Donuts. This is really no surprise. Donuts are made almost completely out of sugar. Donuts break down into simple sugars in the body quickly, causing the body to release more insulin. When there is a lot of insulin, too much of the sugar enters your fat cells, leaving none for your blood. Number 16. Pancake syrups. High fructose corn syrup is an ingredient that has been directly linked with abdominal obesity, overall weight gain, impaired insulin sensitivity, and the drive to overeat. If you want to lose weight, stick with 100% pure maple syrup in moderation. Number 17. Drive-through fast foods. Keep on driving right along if you want to lose weight. These highly processed foods are filled with things like preservations, trans fats, HFCS, and salt. The reason you should care about this is because preservatives and trans fats interrupt our stomach's ability to communicate with our brain. Number 18. Bottled smoothies. Just because bottled smoothies are made out of fruit doesn't make them good for you or your waistline. Many of them contain a staggeringly high sugar content, some with as much as 52 grams of sugar per bottle. Instead, opt to make your own smoothies at home, using ingredients that will jumpstart your metabolism and turn on your fat-fighting genes. Number 19. Refined sugar. Refined sugar in its many forms is a major contributor to belly fat, and unfortunately we as Americans treat it as a diet staple. While the World Health Organization recommends that we limit our sugar consumption to no more than 10% of our total calories. Number 20. Potato chips. Okay, so you probably already know that potato chips are fattening and can often hide dangerous levels of sodium. But what's surprising is that out of all the foods that can cause you to gain weight, soda, junk food, ice cream, the potato chip is the worst offender. According to a Harvard study published on the New England Journal of Medicine, potato chips are the food most strongly associated with weight gain over 4 years. Number 21. Beer. The beer belly is a commonly known enemy, and indeed, studies show that drinking beer is associated with higher BMI and a larger waistline circumference. But this may not be because of any magical properties that are specific to beer over any other types of alcohol. Besides, its high calorie and carb content. Number 22. Refined pasta. Whole grain pasta, especially in moderation, can be a healthy component of your pound dropping scheme, but refined white pasta heads straight for your midsection with a vengeance. There are two main reasons. First, refined pasta has most of its nutrients and fiber removed, and your body processes it as it would any sugar, sending fat stores to your belly. Second, people tend to eat pasta with store-bought sauces, which are packed with additional sugar and sodium. Number 23. Cookies. Cookies are stuffed with double trouble. Not only are Oreos filled with palm oil, a fat that promotes fat-causing inflammation, they're more addictive than both cocaine and morphine, according to a 2013 animal study. Number 24. Pizza. It's no secret that pizza isn't exactly a diet food. It's high in calories, saturated fat, sodium, and refined carbohydrates, all of which contribute to increase in belly fat. Plus, pizza is right below burgers and sandwiches for its saturated fat contribution in America's diet. Pizza makes up 6% of your total saturated fat consumption. Number 25. Pancakes and waffles. White flour, salt, sugar, butter, eggs, milk. There are too many low nutrient density ingredients to make pancakes anything other than big old discs of empty calories. Adding chocolate chips, syrup, or more butter definitely won't help. Losing weight requires a blend of eating nutritious nourishments, cutting calories, and being actually dynamic. However, on the off chance that your kitchen is stacked with diet-disrupting lousy nourishments, it makes it a lot harder for you to contract your waistline. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope all of you take care of yourselves after knowing about this list.